specific version, right? So this is starting from the 18th. You can only see this one. If you go back to the 20th, you can see something else. So you can render the document in a way that represents you know, a meaningful entity for the users, and that doesn't necessarily directly reflect the inheritance, abstraction stuff that we as a software person want them to use. You can do stuff like find all rules that are not called by anybody as a means of quality assurance. So, oh yeah, there's one more thing. Here is another rule language where I use, you know, this essentially reads like prose text. Not quite yet. I mean, there's some problems with verb order and stuff. But so, for example, you know, when the number of customer calls is 10 and the call end time is smaller than 20, it's a stupid example, then, you know, set the call price to 20 and cancel the customer or cancel the contract. And you can, you know, you can't, there's no free text. You can only select certain operators here. You can use normal expressions here. But it makes it, it's a little bit like behavior-driven development, right? It makes it readable, tries to use prose as much as possible. So that is the demo application I built that I wanted to show you to kind of prove that this actually works and that these are not Photoshopped screenshots. Yeah, it's not, the actual content in the application isn't as good as it should be yet. So let's go back to the slides and wrap up. Blah, blah, blah. Demo. So let's go back to a more software engineering perspective and look at the big picture. What have we done? Well, a language-oriented business application is simply a language workbench with a bunch of languages.